Okay, so hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. I've had a few questions on just the brows, even though I did like another makeup video. People wanted specifically brows. Yeah, if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, stay tuned. The things that I use to do my brows are, one, you need brow pencil. Sometimes I use brow pencil. Well, most of the time I use brow pencil, and sometimes I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Is it like the brow dip, something like that? But it's like a little jar. But today I'm going to be using Smashbox, and it has like a spoolie on one end, and then the pencil on the other end. And then I'm going to also be using this E65 small angle brush by Sigma. All of the brushes that I use are by Sigma, or I got them at like Sephora, or like my foundation brush that I usually use, or I got that from Target for like $3. I don't really use like expensive like MAC brushes or something. And then I'll be using concealer. I've been using this one lately just because the one that I usually use to do my brows I ran out of, and I usually use MAC Studio Finish Concealer in color N6 or N45, and as you can see it's empty, but I still be scraping them edges though. Like I need to get all of that out. But and then also I use this brush. I don't even know where I got. Oh, see, Sephora. And I just got this like in a little kit that they be selling on those little bars. But I use this like to blend. Okay, and so we can get started. So first you want to, I'm going to be using like this little small mirror just so I can see. But first, also if you don't use this kind of brow pencil, like you could also use like the Spike by MAC. And that's like a dark brown color for your eyebrows. But if you don't have a spoolie, literally go to Sephora and they have them in the little testing spots. So sometimes I just take some of those. But yeah, sometimes I just take some of those. I don't even worry about it. But so first the first step is to define the underline of the brow, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to brush my brows so the hair is all laying in the same direction. Now everybody has a brow where one works and one doesn't work. Now this is the brow that usually doesn't work, but last time I did my makeup, this brow was fleeky and this one wasn't. Well, both were fleeky, but this one was fuller and it looked better. But this one was fleeky too. So once you've brushed your brows in the same direction, you want to just roll up your little pencil and you want to start drawing your line. Now this line, I always start the line before my actual brows, and you can always like blend your concealer or foundation over it if like after you're done. So I'm just gonna start, and this should be like one continuous line because you want it to be like defined. So we're just gonna do this. So, and you can stop in between just to make sure you're following the proper line, that you're not like making them look like clown eyes or something. But yeah, so we're gonna just keep going. And my eyebrows get like kind of like thin and thin. Oh my God. Like sparse on the sides. So I'm just gonna like draw where I could see like the last hair is like right here. So that'll be like the thinnest part of my brow. So I'm just gonna keep going. Till we get there. And I always raise my brow, this one, because I can't raise this one, but this one I like raise so that I can like draw it properly so it could be, I don't know if it actually does anything, but that's how I think I get mine fleeky. So I'll raise it like this. And for the top one, you don't necessarily want a dark line like you do on the bottom one. The bottom one is for definition. The top one is like for filling it in basically. So you don't want like a dark line. And you don't want to start really at the beginning. Like right here, you just want to do like little imitation hair strokes, because nobody's brows really start right there. You know, they're kind of thin and then they get thicker. I mean, mine don't, but most people, if they have real brows, they get thicker on the edge. So we're just gonna start from here. So we're just gonna keep going. And now that your eyebrow is drawn, you want to start filling it in. This should be the darkest part of your eyebrow. This should be the lightest part of your eyebrow. So I'll just fill it in from there. And then I'm going to take the other end, the spoolie, and kind of like brush the strokes out so it's not very like thick. And then we'll go to this one. This is usually the problem child. So, oh gosh. I'll do the same thing I did on this side. So, just follow the line, like I said. And the last piece of my hair is like right here. So that's where I'll stop my line. And then remember, don't start all the way at the beginning on the top one. You want to start kind of towards the, not towards the end, but a little bit after the beginning of your brow, because remember, it's not supposed to be thick here. It's just supposed to be like gradual growing hair, basically. I don't know. And so this brow, like I said, does not always work out. And so how this one is pointy at the end, this one is not. So you can, you have a, like, don't take this too seriously. You can just wipe. So you can wipe it like that and like kind of start over. Or you can just use the concealer trick like I'm going to show you guys after this. So now go ahead and fill in like the other one. Remember, the end of your brow should be the darkest part of your brow. And then you want to do like imitation hair strokes here. And then you can take out your spoolie. And like kind of like brush them into place. And I'm happy with my brows right now, so I'm about to use the concealer. Okay, so like I told you guys, since I'm not using this one, I'm just gonna put this concealer, like take it out and put it on the back of my hand. I use the back of my hand for a lot of stuff. So my foundation goes here. When I do my eyeliner, it goes here. I pull it out of the pot and it goes on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to take some and put it right on the back of my hand, just like that. And that should be enough for defining both brows. Give me the green light. Okay, and you're just going to dip your brush in it like this. Make sure you have product on there. You can see that. And I'll start. And so the point of the highlighter is to define the brow and fix mistakes. So, like I said, start from the beginning. You can do this before the brow also. Okay, you guys got that? Okay, and then so once you have your first line of concealer, you want to pull everything down. So this is going to help you blend it into the rest of your eye and the rest of your makeup. And then we'll do the other side. So once again, take it from the back of your hand, put it on the brush. My camera's overheating. Put it on the back of your brush and start from the beginning. And then like we did on the other side, just pull all the concealer down like this so that it can blend into your eye and the rest of your makeup. If your hand is shaky, putting pressure on your face kind of helps, because then you're not like holding, I don't know, all of the weight in your hand. But okay, so on this eye it wasn't as pointy as this one, and if you'd like to make it like that, then just go ahead and take more concealer on your brush and you can define the outside of the brow. I hope you guys can see me. Like that. I don't usually define the top part because I just feel like that's too dramatic. But now we're going to take this and blend. So we're going to take our brush and blend everything in. You can use a beauty blender for this. I like to use this brush. I'll probably use a beauty blender just on this outside part because, like I said, I feel like it's kind of dramatic. So, yeah. And my brows are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you guys understand how I do my brows. And literally, doing your brows should not be stressful. So if you're stressed about it, wax them off or something, I don't know. But yeah, so comment below if you have any other questions. But yeah, bye.